Chuck Tornetta, Tortuga Ranch. Welcome back. And I wanted to share with you something. We breed some decent boa morphs here, and I wanted to show you some of my holdbacks from this season, 23 season, that I want to raise up and just want to keep. So first is a project that I'm kind of excited about. It's a Scoria double het red dragon times fire. I do a lot with fire, you know, the leucistic boas and the fire boas. And I think that the fire boa, that it actually really it makes everything look pretty. You know, oh, this is so pretty. This is just amazing. Look at this little girl. Look at the pinks on her. This is a fire Scoria double het red dragon. Beautiful, huh? Okay. So then we have another one here, which is a litter mate. This is a male litter mate. Same thing. Fire Scoria double het red dragon. So it's a visual fire. If I can. Come on. See that pretty pink on that snake? This is horrible. I can't get the tail right. Sometimes Scorias have that little wobble. It doesn't affect them. It doesn't affect their breeding. But this one has that little wobble going on. It's just something that Scoria boas deal with. It's kind of like spider ball pythons. Very similar to the spider ball pythons. That's the only one that I have that's actually doing it. But it's actually the only male that was produced that's a visual fire Scoria. So with everything else going on, I wanted to keep it. So this is a hypo IMG. It's a hypo fire IMG. So it's a fire, hypo, and IMG. All three. Come here, baby. Look at that snake. A hypo, a fire, and an IMG. Now, as this snake... Wow! That was horrible on camera, wasn't it? As this snake... It didn't fall, though. As this snake gets older, it's going to get darker and darker and darker and darker until it's ultimately a black snake with a very faint pattern. Could possibly have a faint pattern. You know, one thing about these IMGs, they're a little nippy when they're babies, but fire is nippy when it's a baby. But when you put fire and IMG together, whew, they're nippy as a baby. Now, this is a female fire IMG, which is basically a black snake that's lightened, and it has the fire and the IMG gene. So it's going to be a black boa that will be a visual heterozygous for a white boa. Does that make sense? Bing. It's a black boa that will produce a white boa. It's about to bite me. It's a black boa that will produce a white boa. And I wonder who will win. If you breed a fire IMG to a fire IMG, or if you know, to another fire, I wonder which gene would win out. Will it be the black gene or will it be the white gene? I don't know. Okay, so here's the female fire IMG as well. I'm just going to hold it down so you can take a nice little picture of her. She's another beautiful girl, but she's another feisty girl, so she's going to want to, yeah, see? As soon as I touch her. So that's just a fire IMG. Two codons. IMG and fire are both codon. So that's a double codon. Now here's another hypo fire IMG. So there's three codons. There's three codons in this snake right here. We got hypomelanistic. Attitude for days. You got hypomelanistic, fire, and IMG. Oh, but you're so pretty. You're so pretty with your little face. How can you be so mean? Trust and believe. She's mean. Hypo, fire, IMG. They do grow out of this. So here's another hypo, IMG. Okay, so it's a male hypo, fire, IMG. Oh, man, this is one of my favorites. This guy is so red. He is so pink and so red. Look at his tail. He is just amazing. Again, he is a Hypo Fire IMG, but he's got so much color to him. So much red coloration. I'm probably messing you up by moving the thing. Another triple codon. So here is a Hypo Fire IMG. Okay, so it's another Hypo Fire IMG that I am keeping. This is a nice guy. Why are you a nice guy, huh? I'm in the middle of switching some of my animals from this aspen bedding over to paper towels. Just because paper towels is just a little cleaner. Okay, this is a Super Fire. So it's a leucistic boa constrictor. Pure white boa constrictor. It's a product of breeding a fire to a fire. So them two codoms will make this, make the super form, which is a Super Fire. Here's another Super Fire. And look at, these are also called black-eyed leucistics. And when you look at the top of the head, the eyes look so dark they shine through the skin of the head. And it actually looks blue, doesn't it? Actually has a blue hue. So these are the ones I'm holding back. Of course, the rack is full of snakes. I'm not going to go through the whole rack. These are just the ones that I'm holding back. I'm keeping. They're going to be the future breeders here. Just another male leucistic. You know, I like to have a lot of backups, and I like to double breed. So I like to have a couple of males. I mean, I want to breed, like, say, like, I group breed. So, like, say I put 2 to 4 females in a bin. I'm going to put 2 males of the same kind. I like to use siblings, because this way it doesn't matter who the father is. And sometimes both males are the father. And when you use siblings, it's just easier to keep track of your litters. That's another white snake. We don't have to see another white snake. I probably got about 15 white snakes here. This is really nice. Now, this is a VPI snow boa, possible IMG. Let's see. Beautiful VPI snow boa. Now, the VPI snow boa is a VPI albino aneurystheristic. So it's a visual VPI albino and a visual aneurystheristic. And that's why that tail looks so white. See the tail? You don't really have any of the other colors because of the aneurystheristic. So this is a visual snow boa. Now these things change a little bit as they get older. The VPI gene of albino, T-positive albino, actually gets a lot more yellow. And I'm going to show you something here. I have a male VPI snow. I want you to see how nice the tail looks and how nice the snake looks. And this is about 1.5 years old. See how yellow it gets? There you go. You can see this guy. This is a VPI snow. It's actually a hypo snow, so it would be a snow glow. VPI snow glow. Come on, get inside, boy. Okay. Where was I? That's what happens to me. That's what happens to me. Okay. So, Hypo IMG Fire. Oh, here's another one. This one's really cool. Here's another Hypo Fire IMG. Another snake that's going to have the IMG gene. So the IMG gene is going to win, and this snake is going to get black as an adult. So one thing interesting about this snake, you can see how this snake looks. It has patterning. It looks like kind of, you know, for somebody who doesn't know the morph or know what it is, they'll say, well, that looks like an ugly hypo, you know? Okay, it looks like a darker hypo, or a hypo that has flecking on it. But that's exactly how my female Celine looked when I bought her from Tom Burke. And I don't want to cut in front of the camera here, but I do want to show you what Celine looks like now. Don't bite me, Celine. Oh, baby girl. This is what Celine looks like now. So this is what the IMG gene does. I'm going to step back a little, sorry, so you can really get her. This is what the IMG gene does to a hypo, or any boa that has the IMG gene. Celine's coming out. Hey, Celine. She's like, Daddy, you got some food for me? I got some food for you soon, okay? Not right now, but pretty darn soon. I love you. Okay, so let me get back to the babies. So we did show the Hypo Fire IMG. Here's another Hypo Fire IMG, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's the red one. Okay. Hello, McFly. I'm on the wrong list.
I think you're on the third row.
Yeah, I'm in the third row. Yeah, that's right. Leucistic. Leucistic. VPI Snow. Oh. Let me tell you, people. Creme de la creme. I'll show this snake first, and then I'll show you my favorite. And honestly, I didn't produce my favorite. So, all right. Now, this one here is it's a ghost boa, which means it's a hypo aneurystheristic, 100% het VPI IMG. So you got a lot going on in this snake. You got the ghost gene. You got hypo and aneurystheristic, making it a ghost. And then you have the IMG, which is that beautiful black flecking and peppering going on throughout the whole snake. Just an amazing IMG right there. 100% het VPI albino. Now this is insane. Okay. This is Dark Chocolate. That's his name. And Dark Chocolate is an IMG VPI snow boa. So it is the same boa that we saw before, the VPI snow boa, but with the IMG gene. Insane. Just insane. Love that snake. I can't imagine what that snake's going to look like when it grows up, but it is going to be insane. Now, this was produced from my friend Lee. My friend Lee, his business is called Serpentology. And I was lucky enough to pry this out of Lee's collection, kicking and screaming. And that was Lee, kicking and screaming, by the way. He didn't want to let it go. And I can see why. It's absolutely amazing and beautiful. And he has another male that's just like this, but it's a hypo. And I didn't get that when I got this one. And this is going to be a huge asset to the breeding program here at Tortuga Ranch. But this is some of the IMG boas, some of the IMG morphs that we're working with. So we are infusing IMG. We are infusing the IMG gene in with the fire gene. We're infusing IMG in with fire boas. Blood boas, I meant to say. We're infusing the IMG gene in with blood boas. We're infusing the IMG gene in with leopard boas. Now here's a leopard IMG down here. Sorry for the dirty cage, folks. I'm going to clean it. Let me see if I can get this guy out without getting bit. This is an IMG leopard. SIMG leopard. Oops, let me try and stop moving. Here's another one. This does not have the IMG gene in it. This is the leopard het albino, hypo leopard het albino. The other one I showed you was a hypo IMG leopard het albino. This one does not have the IMG gene in it. But leopard boa is still incredibly a beautiful boa. Up, 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 up. Get back in there. Here's another. Just a nice red, beautiful red boa. Now this is a hypo leopard head albino with the IMG gene. So we have some IMG gene in this one. So that'll get blacker and blacker and darker and darker. And then we also have blood boas that are small. They're holdbacks, they're grow-ups. These are hypo jungle blood boas that are het for albino. These are not IMG. Just hypo jungle blood boas. They look different than the hypo leopard. Still a red snake, but the blood boas are a little different. And then when they grow up, the blood boas will look like this. Come here, baby. Here's a blood jungle. Hypo blood jungle, sorry. Het albino. I don't want to get too sidetracked. We do work with a lot of boa morphs here, but I wanted to show you the holdbacks of the IMG stuff. And I wanted to show you the IMG snow boa, the IMG VPI snow boa, which is just incredible to me. So thank you for watching. We'll attach a couple of still shot pics at the end. And as always, thank you for spending a little bit of time with me, Chuck Tornetta, Tortuga Ranch. Until the next time, thank you.